Toronto, Kevin Gossman. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup.
Left fielder, number
it's not
4.
necessarily his go-to
Lyle.
primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that.
That one ripped.
That ball's foul.
And foul ball. Gossman, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. Gunnar Henderson digging in for the Nationals. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Gausman, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out
What
there,
do you got?
they know he'll find his way through it.
Nope, he held back. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
In the air to left center, Varsho on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting third, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Did he go?
The first pitch, look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That's in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. That missed by a lot. And the count's full. Clement gets it to first, and Ramirez is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Hyder Montero. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, Boo, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
The 1-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heads for the fence and down. A solo shot, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Stepping in the long ball threat, Kazuma Okamoto.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's in, ball 2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Young makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first down. Nice recovery after giving up the home run. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball that's outside.
Earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That one fouled off. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And the 2-2. That's
Ball
a little bit
down.
low. for the K. So up next, Addison Barger. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one
Ball, that's
missing
in.
inside a sharp slider.
Inside,
He's
ball
just
2.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Brings it in. That is the inning. Back here at Rogers
Leading
Center,
off for
top
the
of the
Nationals,
second,
the
C.J.
designated
Abrams
hitter, C.J.
digging in for
Abrams.
the Nationals.
Here you go.
Abrams tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That one lifted to left. Ramos has a beat on it, and that quickly 2 away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Strike 2.
Ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
No swing. 2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, out to left. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Now
off for the
Jays,
Jays,
Josh Naylor.
first baseman, Josh Naylor.
On the ground at first. Oh, what a stop. Throw to the pitcher. The tag. And they got him. Misses.
Yep, that ball went out.
outside. Ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7,
And
center
now it's
fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Foul ball there. In the dirt. Now throw to first, but back easily. Ramos leads off first with 1 away. Gets to it with a slide. The feed for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the runner out of scoring position.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Back now in Toronto. On to the 3rd inning. Dylan Beavers digging in for the Nationals. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Here you
Hold
go.
up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Check,
Aye.
but he went too far. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. He couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. Into center and a base hit. And And the tying run is on base. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch out, but no action.
Runner, he's going, he's going.
They pitch out.
No, he's in there, safe.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramos under it. And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Inside, ball.
The 1-1. That's
Yeah.
here at the knees, and it's strike 2. Got him. 1 down.
Ball. That's inside.
Young drifts towards it. 2 away now. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there.
next for the
Absolutely
Blue Jays,
crushed that pitch.
catcher,
Wasn't fooled in
Cal
the slightest.
Raleigh.
109 off the bat.
Ball.
Means
That's
you put a pretty
inside.
good swing on it.
The 1-0. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Barger goes after that one for strike 1.
Ball. That's down. Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Foul ball.
2 on, 2 outs.
3.
Called out on strikes. Back here at Rogers
Leading off
Center
for Washington,
as we go to the top of the
shortstop,
4th.
Gunnar
Henderson
Henderson.
digging in for the Nationals.
You know, these
Hey.
Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up next for the Nationals, 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Gone. He muscles that one out of here. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Fly to left his first time.
Nope. Outside.
Garcia in his 5th season, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Here's a 1-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got
3.
it. the game.
Up next for Washington, catcher K-Burge Ruiz.
Did he go?
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Rudder takes off, swing and a miss.
Safe.
Second, he's safe. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing, he went. Gonna count 1 and 2. Through the swing, it's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Now
off for the
Jays, Josh
Jays,
Naylor.
first baseman Josh Naylor.
In the air, left field. Lyle in position. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. A solo shot. On the ground.
Elbow.
And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Young moving under it. And that is that. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back now in
Leading
Toronto.
off for
Ready
the
now for the
Nationals,
5th
right
inning.
fielder Dylan
Beavers
Beavers.
digging in for the Nationals.
Well, these
Ball
Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've
Ball.
seen it
That's
quite
inside.
a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well.
That's
as
a ball.
group.
Just missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's out number 2. Nasim
Up
Nunez
next for the Nationals,
digging in for the
second baseman
Nationals.
Nasim
1 for 1 with a
Nunez.
single so far. Check
Hey!
swing went around. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the
Hey,
inside
2.
corner for a strike. And that
Ball
misses.
inside.
And it's 2 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Barger settles under it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Ripped to short. Handles. Throws
He's
to
out.
first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Nope.
These hitters are
Ball
going to
1.
have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
The 1-1.
That
Has
ball's
some
foul.
trouble with it.
Ball, that's low.
Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's
Up
4
next for the
strikeouts.
Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma
Good
Okamoto.
swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center. He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout to face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one hammered center field. Carrying well. See you later. He sends it out of here. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's a ball.
Next
Nope,
pitch
that's off the
misses
plate.
inside.
Ball 2.
Now 2-2.
Aye.
Him out looking. Back here at Rogers Center.
Now pitching for the
Sam
Blue Jays,
Hedges takes over on
number
the mound.
31.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight
Pitch
score
hitting
and
for
still a lot of
Washington,
outs to
number
get.
21,
So they're
Joey
looking for a
Cleaner.
big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
Nope, inside. Ball 2.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Next to hit for the Nats, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a foul out of play.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. And that one ripped to left. 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And that's the inside corner.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter,
Ball,
not able to
inside.
get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball. Down.
Two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Draws the walk there. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work
Up
for that
next
one.
for Washington,
2
the
outs, runner
designated
at
hitter,
first.
C.J.
Here's
Abrams.
C.J. Abrams to hit.
Ball, that's outside. Aye!
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Runner, runner,
Here's
runner.
the pitch. Runner goes.
Three!
That was pretty nasty. Bottom of the sixth.
Leading off
Now for
for
the Jays.
Toronto,
Addison Barton.
right fielder, Addison. Barger. Now
Kyle
pitching for the
Backus
Nationals.
gets the rock out
Pitch
of the
hitting
pen.
for the Blue
Pretty
Jays.
tight game, so
Number
they're
9,
looking for quality
Harrison
pitches out of him right
Bader.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got
Runner,
some speed
runner.
Bader runs.
Aye!
Strike in there.
Safe!
Safe and second with a stolen base. Late swing, foul to the left. And it's second. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Ramirez puts it away for the out. One away. Here's Elliot Ramos. 1 for 2. And that
Ball
one's
one.
a little bit low. And it's 1-0. Swings through that.
Ball 2.
One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Way out front for strike 2. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run blast. Check
Yeah.
swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Got him. That's the second out. 2 outs, base empty.
Now pitching
So
for
up
the
next for
Nationals.
Toronto,
Number
Ernie
64,
Cohen.
Tony Santiago.
Check
Hey!
swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Ball, that's out.
Good eye.
That's
in that
ball
spot.
2.
Out towards right center field. Young. Long run into the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Back now in
Leading
Toronto.
off for
We go to the top of the
Washington, first
seventh.
baseman,
Luis
Luis
Garcia
Garcia.
digging in for the Nationals. And he
Aye.
takes a strike. There's a
Aye.
strike at the knees.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane. He's trying
Nope,
to stay
that's
down
down.
in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball.
Now pitching for
Play
the
on the
Blue
ball,
Jays.
Jeff Hoffman.
Number 24.
And he's got a nice lead to
Jeff
work with, so he
Hoffman.
should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho moving under this one. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young.
No, that's low.
Fought off foul. 1-1 now. In the air, right field, Bader on his way over, and that is that. Bottom of the seventh.
Leading
Now
off
for the
for
Jays,
Toronto,
Andres Jimenez.
shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90
Nope,
plus
that's a
miles
ball.
per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Out to center. Young should have this one. And there's one down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think
Up
we're going to see that
next
trend
for the Blue
continue the rest
Jays,
of the game. They seem to be
designated
really
hitter
locked in.
Jesus Sanchez.
Ball in.
Santillan, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Nunez, the throw to first, and there are 2 outs. 2 down,
Up
bases
next
empty.
for the Blue
And that's
Jays,
for Toronto.
third baseman Kazuma
He's already homered in this game.
Okamoto.
What do you got?
Swing on the first pitch, appeal down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And they'll do it again. Garcia makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Rogers
Leading off
Center,
for
and
Washington,
now it's the switch hitting second base. Nasim Nunez.
What do you got?
After it, appeal to third. Didn't go. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one away.
Up next
As the
for the
leadoff man is
Nationals,
out
left
in
fielder
the 8th.
Joey Weimer.
Looks like a
Hitting
pinch
for
hitter for the
Washington.
Nationals.
Steven Kwan.
Looking to
Now
start something
pitching
with one
for the
gone.
Blue Jays.
Mason Fluharty
Number
comes on
68.
down.
Bringing in the lefty
Mason
with the left-handed
Fluharty.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back
Foul,
there.
that ball's
and that
foul.
lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next
2
for
outs,
the
bases
Nationals,
empty.
shortstop
Next to hit
Gunnar
for the Nats,
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Ball, that's out.
Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Now Jays.
Now pitching for
Raleigh.
the Nationals. 4, Connor Phillips.
bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And he blows that one by him at 100. Right through there, got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to first.
Got him.
He's out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll do it. And welcome back
Leading
to the
off for
ballpark.
Washington,
Now
third
it's Jose
baseman,
Ramirez.
Ramirez.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. The Blue Jays trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have
Up
to
next
deliver
for
consistently.
Washington. Base
It doesn't
pitch
matter
hitting
how
for
many
Washington.
highlight reel plays
Number
you make.
8, Hoskins.
There's a line drive to left field. Whips on it, and it falls in. The relay throw, and he's out easily. So they're down to their final out. Keibert Ruiz will hit next. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2.
What do you got?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1.
Ball, that's in.
And that one pulled foul. On a line out towards center. That's the ball game. And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.